Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, miss.
Yes, teacher.
So what is database? What do you mean by database? What do you know about database? Can someone tell? Be responsive. So talk with me and tell what is database? What do you mean?
Database is a place where the information will get stored.
Okay. Information is getting stored in database. What else? Any other different answers you have? Others?
Databases are collections of information that are organized so that it's easy to find the information we need.
Okay, Commission. Very good. Just give me a second. Okay, very good. Can you repeat the answer again, Commission?
Databases are collections of information that are organized so that it's easy to find the information we need.
Very good. That is exactly what a database is. Okay, so it is actually organized. It's kind of like a spreadsheet. Okay. It's kind of like spreadsheet, but it is organized. Okay. Right. Let's see. Okay. A database is a collection of organized data, information, and records. Okay. What do you mean by data? What is data? Can someone tell what is data? Anyone? Harigesh, Himeshwaran, Ethni, Subit Chagan, Kavishan, Vidurshika, Vivika. Anyone?
Data are letters or numbers, informations.
Any other answers? Data is collection of facts, right? It doesn't make any sense when a single data, it doesn't make any sense, okay? So number two, what do you mean by number two? Is it a date? Is it a number? Is it how many people? Number two, or what is it? It's just a plain raw fact. So that is data. You will see a date. Okay. So what do you mean by a date? Is it today, or is it the last month's date, or is it a registration date? What is it? It's just plain, right? So it's a raw fact. Okay, so it doesn't have a meaning. It has to, a data has to be processed first to get a meaning. Okay, so when you enter a 2 and a plus and a 3, okay, when you put that and do a process, and when it gets back, what's the answer? 2 plus 3? Children, you don't know
5.
2 plus 3? Ah, okay, 5. So you get that information. So when a data is processed only, you get the information and it's meaningful. Okay, so processed data is only information. Okay, so what's the difference between data and information? Data is meaningless and it's raw. The information is processed data and it has a meaning. Okay, so that is the difference between data and information. Okay, so when a data collection of information, all the data together, okay, processed, and it is made an information, and all the collection of information and data and everything arranged in order in a computer program is called database. Okay, for example, in your book, page number 105, they have mentioned, in our day-to-day life, we discover information arranged systematically. For example, we'll see a library. Okay, so librarian arranges list of books with their titles, author name systematically in index card. So we know, right? So if we ask a librarian a particular book about a book, and that librarian will tell where it is, in which place, because it has already systematically arranged, right? That's why. Another example, in a bank, the records of each and every customer are maintained systematically with the help of unique account numbers, right? So there are millions of bank users, right? So a bank has to keep records of all the customers with different numbers. So they have to systematically maintain a record. So database is used for that. Next one is telephone directory. Okay, the name, address, and telephone numbers are arranged systematically in alphabetical order. When you get a telephone book, you know, in earlier days we had this stick telephone book, and everything is alphabetically arranged. So it's also a type of database. Okay, so definition of database is a collection of information, data, okay, is organized in such a way that a computer program can quickly select desired pieces of data. Okay, so write the heading database. Write a heading database. All right, introduction to database. Put like unit 4 database, okay?
Teacher,
Yeah, tell.
no need to write description manalo.
No, no.
Data. Okay.
Finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So write this question like a subheading or point. Write this question. What is database? Okay. Don't write databases. Write database. Okay. Cut the S. write what is database and write this.
Okay, teacher. Finish.
Finished, everyone?
Yes, yes, teacher. Finish, teacher.
So if you finish writing, please tell me, okay? Right, next one. Purpose of a database. Database is information that a person... Kamishan, can you read this?
Yes, teacher. Purpose of a database. Database is information that a person needs in his personal, business, social, and religious life, and and the purpose of information is not only in collecting and finding them, but more importantly in using them.
So what they are telling is why we are using the database is because not only we just collect all the information and storing it, but also we have to go back again and use them. So we should be able to find it again easily. Okay, so that's why we use database. Okay. Okay, there are types and kinds of database. Okay, structured database and free-form database. So this is in grade 6. So we'll finish the grade 5 first. Types of database are operational database and analytical database. Okay, so can you write this heading, kinds of database, and write these 2 points only. Okay, and tell me.
Finish, teacher.
Okay. Can anyone read this one, structured database?
Teacher, can I read?
Read.
Structured database. It is also called the structured data in which a record or file of information arranged in uniform format. These databases are usually storage of information with similar entries such as a list of persons born in a country, a medical database of patients' data, an inventory database of company, and many others.
So structured database is a record of like medical, company, and all those things. Structure. It is very structured and stored information with similar entries. Okay. Can someone read free-form database? Kaushan read.
Free Freeform databases. It is a loose collection of information such as those you will find on the World Wide Web. A collection of your documents in the computer made from several programs can be considered as free-form database.
Okay, so when we want to search in the internet, we get free-form database. Okay, so it's a loose collection. That means we can find it anywhere. It's not organized. Okay, but it's a data, and we can find it. Okay. Next one, types of database. Okay, operational database and analytical database. Okay, write this heading, and just like before, write these two headings, 2 points, like 2 points.
Teacher, finish, teacher. Writing.
So can someone read this operational database?
Operational database. It is a dynamic database that is used by any organization in its day-to-day operation. They are used to collect data, maintain, modify, and delete data.
Right. So just like spreadsheet or any other programs, we have dynamic database. Okay, that means we can change it. Modify means we can change it often, maintain it daily, and delete or edit the data. Okay. Analytical database. Can someone read analytical database?
Analytical database. It is a static database where data is rarely modified. This database is often used to store and track historical data to make long-term projections and analysis.
So in this data type used to analyze the records and data, okay, from the past. That is static database, okay. It is rarely modified. That means we won't be able to modify or change the details. It's history, okay. Okay. Database terminology. We'll see database terminology or terms. Okay. First one is data. Data, it is a number or value found and stored in database. Data is static because it remains the same until it is modified by a process. That means, as I said before, it doesn't make any sense. It will be meaningless. So it has to be processed to get a meaning. Okay. Next term is information. Okay. It is data that has been processed, thereby making it relevant and meaningful to the person viewing it. Information is dynamic because it changes relative to the data stored in the database, and it could be processed in many ways. Next is null. That means it's blank or zero. Table. It is the main structure in the relational database. It is composed of attributes, that means fields, and domain, that means records. A table almost always represents a subject that can be an object, person, place, or thing, or an event. File. It is an organized collection of data about an entity. As an example, for a bookstore, a file called branch can contain all the data about a particular bookstore branch. Okay, record. It refers to a specific person place, thing, or event. Record is also known as the tuple in the relational database terminology. It pertains to structure in the database table representing a unique instance of a subject. Right? Next is field. It is the smallest structure of a data from a larger database structure in relational database. A field can store data in a database and represent a character of the subject to which database table it resides. Okay, so data, field, record, table, those words you need to know. Those are the database terms. Okay, so it's a traditional database organized by fields, records, and files. Okay, so write the heading database terms. Write database term or terminology, not relational things. Okay, write and tell me like database terminologies or terms.
Finish, teacher.
Here, can you write these things? This part can you write?
Yes, teacher.
Write data, points from write data, field, record, and table. Okay.
Teacher, we need to write this point.
Yeah, that's why I have marked, no?
Finish, teacher.
No, still
Finish, teacher.
finish, teacher.
Finished, everyone?
Finish, teacher. Yes, finish.
That is data, field. Field is a specific piece of information, record, and then table. So here in below, you can see a table, right? So this is a table, right? Like just like spreadsheet, we have tables, we have rows, we have columns, and the intersection of a row and a column is called cell. Okay, so that is spreadsheet. In database, we have a table. That's the main thing, table. There we have field. That means in spreadsheet we call it column headers. So that way in database we have fields. Okay, each and everything. In the above title is called it's called field. Okay, student number, student name, date of birth, contact number. So these are the fields. Okay, next one is record. Record means see the student name Arya. So her details, her date of birth, her contact number, her student number. Okay, her details are all record. Her record. Okay, so that this all these data arranged this way is called record. Okay, and data means a single in a single cell. If we pick this, it's just a name. Okay, if we just pick this, it's just a telephone number. Okay, it has no meaning. So that is data. Okay, so data, record, this is record. Okay, this way all the contact numbers, all the data, all the date of births, all the students name are all fields, and then small units are all data. Okay, so for the example, okay, write this, draw this. Instead of writing these examples, you can write your name. Okay, your name or your friend's name, and just for example, write this. Like write three names, three date of births, three contact number. Write like this and name this. Okay. Right. You should name everything. Okay. Field, record, data, table. Write the heading for structure of database table. Okay, write this has the heading structure of database table, and then start to draw this and name everything. Okay. Let me know when you're done. And let me know if you have any doubts in database. Okay, it's just an introduction for the database. Okay, so earlier grades you must have studied the classifications and small things. Okay, now we are going to the software. DBMS, okay, Database Management System in Microsoft Access. So, if you have any doubts, let me know.
Finish, teacher.
Finish, teacher.
Finish, teacher.
Okay.
Finish, teacher.
So, can you tell me who are from grade 5? Those who are
Vidurshika.
present?
Teacher, Vidurshika.
Teacher Ethni.
Teacher Vidurshika.
Seria.
Vidurshika, Detunshan, Ethni, who else?
Zakia.
Zakaria. Who else? Vidurshika, Ritunshan, Ethni, Zakaria. Tell your name, otherwise I won't be marking, you won't get any marks for the attendance, and you will be missed the lesson. So tell me your name, then only I will know that you are listening, and then you get the work.
Parmeshwaran.
Okay.
Miss grade 6.
From grade 5 we'll finish it, and then we'll see. Who else from grade 5?
Teacher, grade 5 mean level 5.
Yeah, level 5. Okay, from
Kavishan, teacher.
grade 6, Kavishan.
Miss. Excuse me, miss.
10.
Level 5, Abhilash.
Okay. Okay, grade 6, who are there?
Harigesh.
Sudipsigan.
Okay, Harigesh, Subir, Shigan. Who else? Okay.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, tell.
Miss, I have another class. I can go, miss.
You are from level 6 or 5?
Level 6, miss.
Okay. So here children, if you have any clash in timetable, please let me know earlier. Okay, so that I can arrange from school students and the other students also I can arrange. Okay, right, you can leave.
Okay, Miss.
Right. So this is basically only 2 pages are there from unit 5 for database. Okay. Okay, we'll move on to the exercise. Right. For those who don't have the book, please write the question. Okay. Those who have the book, do it in the book itself. Okay. First one, what is a database? What is a database? Can you answer now?
Teacher, level 6 or level 5 book?
Level 5 book. This is from level 5 book. Okay. Level 6 students, write the question on the writing book. Okay. Write these questions on your writing book.
A database is a collection of organized data, information, and records.
Right. Write the answer.
So teacher, we want to write in book now.
Yeah, now. Now write. Let me know when you're done.
Teacher, first question, please.
Okay.
Finish, teacher.
Finish, right, everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Second question.
Yes, miss. Finish.
Give 5 real-world examples for database. So in real world, real life, what are the examples for database?
Plants, vehicles,
School register.
Not lands, vehicles. Yeah, school register is a database. Very good. In earlier one,
record book,
yeah, record book. This one, library management, that is database. What else? In hospitals, they keep data. In healthcare, okay. In weather, we have weather reports are on database. What else? What else do you know?
embassies,
What is it?
embassies,
Embassies, okay. Database.
banks,
What's it? Banks.
Bank.
Right, bank. So just write the place and then give a small like a sentence in a point form, right? Or it says you can give the place where it is used. Okay, write 5 examples now. Banks, weather reports, hospitals, library. In government organizations also we have in company business companies, e-commerce, right? In social media, okay, all our data is saved in a server, right? It's a database. In a school registrations and records, everything is database. So write 5 examples now.
One question finished.
Finished, miss.
Okay, everyone finished? Right. Third one, define following database terms. Okay. So write it. You have proved before, right? So you can do this as homework, right? Data means collection of facts, figures, or statistics. Field means specific piece of information. Record means a related data of a particular entity. Table means a collection of records, right? So you can write this now if you want, or write it after class, okay? Just write it in short form. I'll give 2 minutes. Finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Fourth question. Consider the following table and answer the following questions. So they have given a table with fields, records, and data. Okay. So here, can you name what are the fields? What are the field names? Can you name? Tell me all the fields.
Employee number, employee name, DEP number, contact number.
Yeah. That means department number and contact number. Okay. So first question is, identify a record from the above table, employee and highlight. Okay, so identify. Give me a record, tell a record of an employee.
One Arya Stark, Department 1, 011-254-7896.
Very good. So that's one record, okay? And its employee number is 001 and department number is B01, okay? So that's a whole record of an employee. Okay. So just write for the first question, write one record for the example, okay? Write and let me know. If you don't, you can draw this table, okay, and leave some space in this side, okay? Just draw in a small way, but leave some space here after contact number to draw. To extend further, leave some space and then draw the table.
Teacher, we want to draw now.
What is it? I couldn't hear you. What is it?
Teacher, we want to draw now.
Yeah, now. Finished first question?
Finish, teacher.
Finish, teacher.
Okay. Second one, add two new records for this table. That means another two details, another two another two records. That means you can just write your name and your friend's name, okay? And write employee number, employee name, department number, and contact number below. Add two new records, okay? Do it now. Just add two new below the table. Finished? Children finished?
Finish, teacher.
Finish, teacher.
Okay.
Finish, teacher.
This one is for homework. Okay. To fill the following tables with records to create a database. Okay. So you can create any numbers in an order and department names. And then the second table will be table and salary. Okay. So you can fill that up later. Okay. And the other one is activity. Create a database for a personal phone book. Gather information from all the students in your classroom to fill the database. Your personal phone book must consist of following details: first name, last name, address, and telephone number. So you can do that with your friends, like pick 10 or 5 or 10 friends. You can create a phone book, okay, just in a paper or anything. You can write first name, fields, create all the fields, and then records, okay. So you can just do that, and then grade 5, level 5, unit 4 is complete. Okay, so what did we study today? Can you tell what did we study today?
Database.
Database. Database.
Yeah, in database, what did we study?
Kinds of database, types of database, database terms, data field, record, table.
Right, very good. And examples also we wrote. I hope you wrote all the examples. Okay, that's it for today. Next class I'll take for grade 6, only grade 6 class I'll take. Okay, only grade 6 students will be joining. And then we'll start presentation for grade 5 and 6 more. Okay, so I'll finish with this. Okay, thank you children, God bless you.
Thank you, teacher. Bless it.
Thank you, teacher. God.
Thank you, teacher. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, teacher. God bless you.